So are we all ready to start up, or is David not back yet?
I'm here just blowing nose.
Okay.
Mwah, baby cat.
Alright, so are we all ready to go?
Yes.
My throat is starting to give out, though.
Okay,
And
so
then
we'll try and keep this one short.
That's
Okay.
it. No, well, you will try.
I mean, there's not as much stuff going on in this one as there is in the two-parter we'll be doing next.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Beast Wars podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
So welcome to the second season, kind of the Stasis Pod, because it's the second season of Beast Wars.
Aw, man. Exciting. It got renewed.
That's right. So it's
Yay,
time-
we weren't canceled.
Yes. So it's time to resolve a couple of the plot points left dangling in other voices, but more importantly, it's time to sell some toys.
Oh, yeah, this
Oh,
episode
yes.
should really just be called To Sell Toys.
Yeah.
The show
That
is
is
all
the-
about moving the plastic.
Yes. It's normally not this bad. It almost feels like this episode was just like Hasbro being like, alright guys, gotta
This
earn
is
some-
almost like the passive-aggressive response to Hasbro going, alright guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If this were any more of a toy commercial, somebody would crash through a wall of clear blocks.
I mean, it's not bad, and it's
no.
got at least one very memorable line, but
It's still continuing from, like, last season, because it's like, hey, kill them all. They figured it out. It's not as introducing as many toys as the beginning of the show. It's only introducing, what, 4 new, I think?
It's not introducing as many toys as the beginning of the show, but the beginning of the show did not include action sequences specifically designed around showing off the toys' new gimmicks.
Yeah.
and at least at the beginning of the show, it was because they were showing off new characters.
Yeah.
In this case, none of the new toys yet are new characters, so it's not, of course you're going to have to introduce your cast at the beginning of a show.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Cheetor never had to run outside of the Axelon into a lake to go fill up his gut gun.
Yes.
Admittedly, all the new toys are spoiled by the new opening animation. Well, sort of new.
Yeah, that also seems inadvisable given how much the show treats it as dramatic reveal.
Yeah.
Oh no, Sinister Megatron in Shadow. What does he look like? I wonder if it looks like the new version of Megatron in the opening sequence.
Yeah.
The guy in the opening sequence who looks a whole lot like Megatron.
Yeah, him and Tarantulas in the opening are the most egregious ones.
Yeah.
It's like they said, we really want to sell more Tarantuluses.
Yeah.
Because he gets so much time in the new opening.
Yeah.
The new opening, which is like, the first 15 seconds are just Endgame Part 2.
Well, they gotta tell you how they got to this. I mean, the opening sequence here is almost like a persisting last time on Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, remember, this was released in October '97, so those new toys might have already been on the shelves.
Yeah, I don't remember whether I picked up. I mean, I definitely have clear memories of going to Toys R Us where a friend of mine from high school worked and getting her to pull down a case with the new Transmetal leaders, and basically she was like, okay, but if I pull this down, you gotta put them out on the shelves. And actually just passers-by ended up buying all the rest of the case. Just people coming by were like, oh, hey! So that was pretty cool.
Unfortunately, buying that Transmetal Megatron doomed them to future sorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And speaking of sorrow, Optimus Primal is dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
They want to let you know the Optimus Primal is dead.
The Beast Wars are over. He lost.
Is he coming back? Well,
He's not in that opening sequence.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not in the opening sequence at all.
So
I guess
good
it must
call,
just be like
Mainframe.
Scorponok and Pterosaur, where he got a new toy despite being dead.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, spoilers. Yeah, Maximals, sad. Predacons, happy.
Oh yeah, Waspinator is so happy, and then he gets whacked in the nads.
I like that him being happy, that them being happy is just like, they're just, the computer announces that Optimus Primal is destroyed, and their excitement basically consists of pointing and laughing.
Yeah.
But the
like-
jubilation and mourning are both short-lived because there is a quantum surge coming. What is a quantum surge?
It's an excellent question.
I don't know.
I mean, they
but I
all
love
seem to know what it is.
Yeah.
It's an excellent question that doesn't seem to be answered
it's
by
what's
any.
generated by a transwarp explosion
Yeah.
to sell toys.
Well, yeah, but...
You know, I would like to note that More Than Meets the Eye did much more interesting things with quantum engine malfunctions.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they're not selling new toys anyway.
That's true. That's
I
true.
love Megatron's braggadocio before the quantum surge.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I am good, aren't I? We can discuss my brilliance later.
Now, there's work to be done. The Predacon kind of work.
Oh, and he smacks Scorponok, too.
He smacks everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what he does.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you take the stage from me? This is my moment of triumph, not yours.
Well, I guess it's like the pre-game when they're smacking each other with towels after they win or something.
And pointing
grab
and
ass going on there.
Yeah.
Except you don't do that with Scorponok because he has a scorpion tail.
He lost his ass. He shot it off.
So this will be the final battle, except there's a quantum surge instead.
Yes, so Megatron's getting all ready to go beat up the last of the Maximals, except wait.
Quantum surge.
Yeah.
Everybody get to your stations that you know where to be at for the quantum surge, which is totally a thing we have drilled for before.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
forget we
we've
have the
been-
quantum surge drills.
We
Oh,
do
yeah,
that
wait.
all the time.
Is that before or after Black Arachnia sneaks off and Tarantula starts talking to her in her head again?
Black Arachnia has snuck off by this point, but I don't think Tarantulas has started talking to her in her head yet.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everybody is busy being sad at Maximal headquarters, so Black Arachnia is going to leave before Air Razor punches her in the face again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Arachnia is going to leave because people are having feels and she doesn't want any part
Yeah.
of this.
Nope out of there.
While all the Maximals are asking, why didn't Optimus bail out? Rat Trap points his gun at where Black Arachnia used to be so that he can ask her about it, but she's gone.
And Cheetor is
Damn
like,
it.
I should have been flying that ship. I'm like, yes. Yes, you should have.
Maybe.
And at this, I think, is the point where Tarantulas is now at peak creep, because he is stuck in Black Arachnia's mind,
Yeah.
and also there's like a giant spider in her mindscape, and it's horrifying.
Yeah, giant tarantulas.
Yeah.
He's calling from inside your head.
He's a creeper.
And there's weirdly boob jiggle.
Yeah, this
I think they might have
is
upped the
weirdly
animation
framed
budget on
even
this season.
outside of the...
Yeah,
Body
because
aspect.
it's like a direct shot from her boobs up to her face, and it's blatant that the show hasn't done before, even including her weird, sexy karate dances. Ugh. It's especially weird because Tarantulas is just being so creepy at her.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It is delving a little bit into that sexualizing,
Yeah.
in distress, which is super creepy.
anyway, it's quantum surge time.
Hey, it hurts.
In the Axolot, Rat Trap and Cheetor are getting irradiated by it, as is Tarantulas' body.
They're getting hit by new toy rays.
Yes.
Yeah,
Eraser and Tigatron are immune, as
Yeah.
is Black Arachnia.
They just don't get hit. Well, Black Arachnia, she's got a guy in her head. Maybe that's why it doesn't affect her, but
No,
not
no,
affecting Tigatron and Air Razor is notably weird,
It's
especially
not-
She's right there.
There
It's not-
is an in-show logic behind who gets changed and who doesn't.
yeah,
And it's
they're-
remarkably consistent. And it's
Yes.
not just from a two-celled toy standpoint.
But
Yeah, and
Anybody
it's not.
who came out of their stasis pod and got a new form on world is immune, and anybody in a CR chamber is immune.
Yes.
yeah,
I don't know if that's called out, but that
Oh, it's not.
definitely
No, it's-
is the case.
It's not called out at all.
no.
I mean, once this happens, it just, well, that's the thing that happened. Let's move on.
But
Yeah.
it just seems so weird because of what happens at the Predacon base. Because Megatron gets hit by rays, Waspinator doesn't because he falls into their CR jacuzzi, but Tarantulas and Scorponok die.
Pterosaur and Scorponok.
Pterosaur and Scorponok.
Yeah.
Pterosaur and Scorponok just die.
Well,
They're
they are getting
shown starting to
transmetalized
change
as...
first.
Yes.
They fall into the lava of no new toys.
Yeah.
They fall into the lava of we didn't have the budget to do these guys and Fusors.
And
Yeah.
Now,
maybe
to be
we're hiring
fair-
some new voice actors, so it's nice knowing you, Don Brown.
Some new voice actors.
Yeah.
You get
they,
to come back in Armada.
Now they do. I forget what wave Transmetal Pterosaur came out, but he did get a Transmetal toy eventually.
He did.
Yeah, I know.
And
I got it.
Scorponok got a McDonald's one.
But the thing
He
is,
did.
Air Razor also has a new Transmetal toy too. It just seems weird. It would have been made more sense if like Air Razor and Tigatron were also in CR chambers.
I want to
Because
say
they only have so many
those two
CR
came-
chambers, though.
I guess.
I want to say those two came out in later waves.
I think I think Pterosaur and Aerazor were in the same wave.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I think they were in a later one than the first one. They were
Air
in,
Razor and Pterosaur were Wave 3 Deluxe Transmetals.
In a way, it just seems kind of random unless you read the wiki and figure out, oh, there's an explanation because they were made on Earth and not from Stasis pods.
or
And
if you think about it for a minute.
Well, I didn't. It just was random. Anyway, you guys get new bodies.
yeah. So Maximal Base, Rat Trap and Cheater are all away. What happened to you? And Rat Trap wonders whether his gearbox is hanging out.
Yeah, which is apparently what he calls his junk.
Yeah.
Also, apparently the Japanese translation of this scene involves them just saying pika at each other a lot. Because that means, in addition to other things, shiny.
So let's talk about these transmetal forms for a while. You've got like a purely robotic beast mode.
Yeah.
And then you've got a robot mode that is super buff.
Yeah.
And partially organic.
Yes. Generally in the chest area.
And the arms, sort of. Like, Cheetor's got cheetah prints on his sort of pinchy hands now. He doesn't
And
have...
on the inside of his thighs, which is weird and gross.
Yeah.
And that might get chafy. And in the case of Cheetor, he also gets a little yellow goatee.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Because he has turned 15.
Yes. I figured he would just get like a little scrawny pencil mustache at that point.
The pedo stash.
Yes, he gets a pedo stash.
oh, there's some really nice lighting and debris when, like, after the wave hits around the room. It's like a very
And also-
survival horror looking.
The transmetal forms, well, they logically don't make a lot of sense. They look super nice.
Yeah.
Yes. And the characters involved are generally pretty impressed with themselves.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's fun how much fun they have with the whole thing.
And then they go about trying these out, and Cheetor pops out some little jet pods, and then because he's Cheetor, he decides to try them out, despite the fact that they are obviously for flying,
And they're indoors.
Yeah.
and just ends up flying around the
And he
base.
doesn't know how to fly.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, take the numbers off the Cheetor did something stupid X days ago sign.
And then Rat Trap just sort of zooms because he's got sort of a pseudo vehicle mode now.
He turns into a little
Inexplicably,
rat.
Rat Trap has as much trouble with his new wheels as Cheetor did with his jets.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, which seems really weird since you'd assume, like, on Cybertron he probably had wheels.
Maybe he was like a hover car.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe he was not a car.
Or maybe he was a motorcycle that had two wheels and he should have known.
Yeah.
Oh, later.
I gotta give credit to the animators. It is so awesome that when Rat Trap first enters Beast Mode, he is scowling exactly the same way the toy is.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh,
The animators do some great work on this episode.
there's also
Also-
kind of a weird thing with, well, more about the toys, like, Rat Trap and Cheetor's animal heads both have sort of like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bandana look.
Yeah.
Kind of odd. That's more just on the toys than the show itself.
Mm.
Because they are more toyetic now.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
yes.
That was a
Impressively,
big
their transformation sequences are toy accurate now.
Yeah.
That was a big thing with this season, and I heard that was something that Hasbro really pushed for, was that they wanted the show models to actually look more like the toys. And that really comes out in this. I mean, you get like Transmetal Tarantulas, when he shows up, his toy looks exactly like his show model, maybe some slightly different proportions here and there. But yeah, it's a big change from previously, because I mean, I don't think they've really managed a great toy accurate Dinobot yet. Or a show accurate Dinobot yet.
No, because it's impossible. Well, it made more sense when everybody was like an animal, and you have to make a real, as good as you can animal and then turn into a robot.
Yeah, I mean,
Although
it does help.
Robots are just really weird looking.
Yeah, it does help that now they're, both forms are heavily mechanical and therefore reliant upon the same basic shapes and not organic stretching and moving.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, that's a definite change between last season, is that all the new characters are very toy accurate now.
Yes.
Yay! I like toys.
Yeah, so
these are some really good toys, incidentally.
Yes.
Yeah, so they show those off, and meanwhile, Tigatron and Airraiser, given that they are competent, decide to go looking for Black Arachnia.
Good job.
Black Arachnia is trying to peace out, but Tarantulas really wants his body back. So she has to drag that away, and while she's doing that, Inferno's severed head lights back up.
Hey.
Also, now Tarantulas' body, which, has been transmetalized, and, she has to ask him at first if that's actually his body. But now he is in spider mode, and his legs are all curled up like a dead spider.
He is curled
up.
That
is kind of amazing, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of adorable.
So great.
Can the toy actually do that?
I don't know.
No.
Probably the torso doesn't. Yeah, and his legs are not individually jointed.
Yeah.
I mean, each one is, but they don't have like knees or anything.
Yeah, they're just one solid piece.
Back on the most people still object to it being canonically named the Dark Side, Waspinator comes out of his jacuzzi and is shocked by a towering Megatron-looking figure in shadow.
Oh.
Who could it be? Who is this individual who sounds like Megatron?
It looks like Megatron.
Still has a smirk like Megatron and glowing eyes like Megatron. But Waspinator's happy to be alive.
Aww. Waspy.
Everybody else in here's dead, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
Because the writers like me.
Yes.
And this is really the first time we've killed a character off on Beast Wars. And it doesn't really come up.
No, they're
really
they're just, they're not around anymore.
Frankly,
be a point
Megatron could have shoved them directly into the lava at the beginning of the episode and it would have worked the same.
I mean, there's a point in a moment where it comes up from a strategic viewpoint, but from a character viewpoint, no one really cares. No one liked them.
You think Megatron would at least like Scorponok? He may be incompetent, but he's loyal. It doesn't work.
Now who's going to do tech support? It's going to be Tarantulas.
We already have a mad scientist, and we don't really need a Starscream.
Yeah.
Also, back a moment, Black Arachnia with Tarantulas' body language was super creepy and weird.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
It was a nice touch, but it was creepy and weird.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Megatron is being scary and looming and not caring that everybody's dead but Waspinator.
Yep.
I guess that's fine.
Back at the Exelon, Rhinox and Dinobot, Rhinox has a prophetic dream about Optimus Primal's spark leaving his body.
No, I didn't ship that before, but I do now.
What?
People are just kind of randomly psychic on this
Rhinox?
show.
The deep connection between Rhinox and Optimus Primal, I mean, that's like 80s X-Men Claremont level queer subtext there. the deep psychic connection between them.
Is it really Rhinox X Optimus, or is it just Rhinox X Souls?
Well, I guess
because we do see a giant soul in the space of Primal.
Yes.
He did it with Primal, he did it with Airraiser, he's going to do it again.
Yeah. I could do Rhinox Optimus though.
Yeah, and then
I'd read that fanfic. I would definitely read that fanfic.
it would.
Sorry, moving on.
Moving on to something else, Dinobot is playing with Rat Trap's new wheels.
Yes, moving on to other ships.
Yeah.
Dinobot
Yeah.
spins Rat Trap's wheel.
Yeah,
And-
And
also
Rat
at
Trap
this point
comes up
where-
with the name Transmetals.
Yeah, that's a bad name.
That's like a
I mean-
Cheetor level name.
I mean, they're already Transformers, and they're already made of metal.
yeah, they were already both of those things.
yeah, biometal would have made more sense, or
That-
quantum metal.
That's definitely a Cheetor level name, and Rat Trap should be ashamed.
Just trying to
Rat
wedge.
Trap's really just operating on Cheetor's level the entire episode.
Yeah, that's true.
Kinda.
I mean, he's enjoying himself, which, I can't fault too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then Rat Trap's bickering at Dinobot for touching his wheels, which makes Rhinox angry. And do not mess with Rhinox. He's in a bad mood.
Oh yeah.
Dinobot steps into his usual game of Optimus is dead, therefore I'm the new leader. And Rhinox chokes him out by the time he gets to Optimus is.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a moment there in between, I believe in between Rhinox's prophetic vision and him actually coming out of the CR chamber, where we see Inferno properly wake up
Oh yeah,
and
he
stand
Oh
up.
yeah, he gets his
Which-
head back on straight.
Which
Yeah, he's-
I noted just because we get his great marching music.
Yes.
We get the
Such good
Inferno
music.
theme.
I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking of Inferno as the reanimator, putting his head back on.
Ant dead details later.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's I like that he gets, if anyone deserves their own theme music on this show, it's him and Waspinator.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Rhinox deserves his own theme music, just never gets it.
Well, he kind of gets the womp womp womp. I don't know, like sort of slow, that music.
I guess.
Non-committal silence.
It's not Chain Gunzo Doom music.
That's true.
No.
No.
So yeah,
Anyway,
so then
yeah.
Rhinox comes up.
Yeah, Black Arachne's hauling Tarantula's carcass out of the base, but Tarantulas and Airazor found her, and she gets punched in the face by Airazor again. That's great.
Yay!
Airazor goes all dirty hairy on her, and it's the best.
Yes.
The spiders are being weirdos again.
But she is not at their mercy for long because Megatron shows up, and he can fly now.
Yes.
This-
Oh no!
Yeah.
He's also a transmetal. Surprise, that was Megatron.
Surprise.
The robot that looked like Megatron and was voiced by Megatron was Megatron. And he looks awesome.
Oh yes, the real Megatron has arrived.
Oh, my favorite version.
Such a good toy, so brittle.
Probably the most fragile Megatron.
I'm really hoping for a masterpiece of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Even
would
just
settle
a
for a
reissue.
re-release that just didn't have the plastic issue.
And also maybe if it had like an extra thing on the hinges for the fans, so
Yeah.
you can use them in robot mode.
Well,
Appreciate
they remolded
Yeah.
it for the Armada Redecos, so he might have Minicon points if you get a new version.
Well, that's
I'd
fine.
be okay with that too.
Yeah.
I mean, that mold is like 20 years old by now. It might be cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem isn't that the mold might be cheese, that happens from use. The problem is the mold is probably sitting at the bottom of a Chinese harbor because nobody's bothered to use it for a while and they needed to throw it out to make room for a new.
Yeah.
Well, that
Ooh.
would be
Because those things are big.
Oh, I just had an idea. What about a Titan Headmaster Megatron of that body?
Ooh.
I'd be all for that.
Yeah, Megatron does love to transform into heads.
It's
It's
true.
true.
I would commit some rather unspeakable crimes for that toy.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
a bigger one. Yeah.
God, that
So,
toy's amazing. Like, the only thing it's missing is a golden disc to slide into his grabber gun thingy.
Yes, both the full thing and a shard.
Yeah.
Yes, I
So yeah, Tigatron and Airazor are no match for Megatron, but Black Arachne notes that Scorponok and Pterosaur aren't around, so looks like you need me.
Yeah, and she acts so happy to see him when he shows up. And it's such an act, and it's so great.
And then
it's like, Megatron!
Megatron! I'm about to talk you out of executing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yet he hits her.
Well, yes, he just backhands her.
Yeah.
And please note, that's the last time we'll ever hear Scorponok and Pterosaur mentioned.
Yeah.
So long, you brave little idiots.
Yeah. Based on how useful they've been, I can't blame Megatron for not mentioning them again.
Yeah, Megatron, but you'd think at least Waspinator would bring him up once in a while.
You would think so.
You'd think Waspinator would bring them up once in a while, but that's actually a sign of intelligence on Waspinator's part.
Well,
do you think he wants to remind Megatron what happened to the other two losers?
Well, no, but you think he'd bring it up like when he's like flying out in the field or something. Me miss Terrorbot.
Aww.
Would he miss either of them?
I don't know. That's a good
question.
question.
Treated him like crap.
Yeah, but he was sent out on missions a lot with Pterosaur, so...
Because they flew.
They probably shared a room at some point.
Aww.
Pterosaur definitely... Oh, hey, Waspinator is actually excited because now he gets the top bunk.
Yes. He was just snoring at night.
More snoring. Waspinator, get on room for once!
Yay!
Waspinator, get on room until next episode.
Yep. Yeah, wow. I mean, I remember being really kind of let down in Transformers Prime after Breakdown died, and there was no real, proper emotional acknowledgement. But yeah, Pterosaur and Scorponok. Of course, there's no one who Pterosaur and Scorponok were clearly banging, like Knockout and Breakdown, so it's not quite the same.
If they were banging anyone, they were banging each other.
Yeah, so it's not like there was a character who clearly should have cared. But that's sad.
Oh god, they were banging each other because Scorponok didn't know how to say no to anyone and Pterosaur wanted to be in charge. And then Waspinator was in the bottom bunk listening to the squeaking mattress and just going, Waspinator can't sleep. I'm going to hell.
You can join me. I'm clearly already there. Yeah.
Say hello to the Inferno in the pit.
Give my regards to the Inferno, and also Broadway.
And all those scavengers they didn't manage to sell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alas.
Anyway, it's
time to have a fight.
Yep.
Oh, it's that part of the episode. It's time to show off the battle capabilities of the new toys.
Yeah.
Yep, it's time to bang our new toys together.
Yeah,
it's not too hard because that vacuum metal is kind of scary.
Oh yeah, don't do that with that Megatron. He will shatter.
Oh my goodness, my rat trap is just like red metal flakes all over the place.
I have the reissue and he's in okay shape.
Vacuum metal.
Good.
Yeah. I'm kind of tempted to actually get the rat trap now. He's so adorable.
He is, though. His rat mode was so great.
I just want
Megatron throws Cheetor off a cliff and doesn't realize that Cheetor is a flyer now, so that doesn't mean anything. Although it almost means something because Cheetor may be a flyer now, but he's still Cheetor, so it takes him about 20 seconds to realize how to fly.
It was actually a good idea for Megatron, because he doesn't know, he's just trying to kill him. And throwing him off the giant waterfall, get bridges. The water effect is different now. It looks simpler but better.
Also, we learned another exciting thing about Megatron's new form, which is that he has roller skates.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Which somebody
he has roller skates and he uses that to joust against Rat Trap.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and he's telling Brock Arachnia to fight, but she's arguing with the tarantulas in her head, so she just bugs out.
Yep.
I think Cheetor takes off after Waspinator, which just doesn't seem fair because he has jets now.
Yeah.
Except somehow he still doesn't.
I feel so sorry for Waspinator. He's just going, Catbot cannot fly.
Catbot cannot fly. Oh, now he can, sadly. Cat learned new tricks.
And then inside the ship, we have a Dutch angle fight between Inferno and Dinobot, but nobody cares because there's new toys to sell.
That's right. And you already have these toys.
Let's go look at the new toys.
Yep.
Also, I for some reason I laughed uproariously at Cheetor just falling off a cliff.
He's done it before.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
And at some point during this battle, Megatron points with devil horns again.
Yep.
Like he's his pointing finger and pinky finger to point.
And also, I like that Rat Trap at some point seems to be surprised that he mentions that, oh, Megatron's got a makeover. Rat Trap, you know exactly what happened.
Yeah, seriously.
You came up with a name for it.
It's the same thing that happened to you, Rat Trap. Don't be Cheetor.
Yes.
Stop being Cheetor. He is.
Megatron is also
Cheetor
Cheetor here because he transforms for no good reason.
Yeah, he just kind of wanted to show off his new alt mode.
I mean, to be fair, Megatron does kind of have a flair for the dramatic.
Yes. Admittedly, challenging Rat Trap to a game of chicken, it doesn't seem like Megatron.
Especially not after Rat Trap just decides to trip him instead of participating.
Yeah, especially, you have a big new tail weapon. Keep shooting him. It works. Yeah. It looks awesome.
Even if his aim is terrible, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially the way he has to sort of shake it to charge it up or cock it like a shotgun almost.
But then Cheetor just crashes into Rat Trap.
Yeah.
New packaging, same product. Losers.
That is the takeaway line from this episode.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Cheetor screws up again, crashes into Rat Trap. He's at Megatron's mercy. Then Inferno falls out of the Maximal ship. Royalty, you have come for me! And that's when Megatron decides to bugger out.
Well, he
decides
to run away because
Rhinox points out of the ship with the chain guns of doom.
Actually,
I can't play Megatron at all. I would do that in response to Rhinox too.
I guess, but...
Megatron leaves because Rhinox is about to kick his ass.
It has happened twice before, so... Yeah, but he's got a
like anyone else, he is rightly afraid of Rhinox.
Yeah.
I wonder if at that point he goes, oh no, Rhinox is the new leader? Oh, I'm more sure than I was when Optimus was around.
Rhinox is still here? Oh crap, I'm out.
And so yeah, Megatron takes off, and as Rat Trap says, the Beast Wars just got a whole lot weirder.
Cut to the Fusors!
Yep.
Meanwhile...
Yeah, Rat Trap knocks some screws out of his head.
Yeah, that's kind of amusing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on a creepy blasted plane, some stasis pods start scanning for life in broken
mad
computer.
screwed up.
Yep, horribly damaged stasis pods.
Yeah, and then a hand reaches out of the ground.
Yep.
It's like a zombie arm.
Horror movie as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, from the point where the quantum surge hit, you know, clearly the land around them has been blasted. It's not good. Things are not in good shape, but that just gets hella dark. It's good. I like it. I approve. So it's just very...
People are trying to figure out how to use a Kusari Gamma to zombie robot fists poking out of the ground.
So yeah, we get that little hint that something a little messed up is going to be coming along next. You know what it doesn't say anything about coming along next? Optimus Primal.
Nope. Which is kind of nice.
Yeah, so yeah, we get to the end of this episode and Optimus Primal is still dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's the longest an Optimus has stayed dead, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not coming back within the same episode like some Optimuses.
It's probably the longest an Optimus has stayed dead when they knew there was a new toy to sell.
Yeah.
I suppose. It's probably the longest an Optimus has stayed dead since G1, but that's not saying much. Cause
already Optimus has been dead for quite a while.
I guess that's true.
That's true.
Oh, did we want to talk a little bit about Robots in Disguise or something?
Yeah, so we'll talk about the most recent Transformers series, which is, it has some Beast Wars similarities. You've got a limited cast. You've got
a lot of
animal-based characters.
Yeah.
You've got computer animation. You've got characters
got
wearing loud Hawaiian
leader.
shirts, but this time they're actually on the show instead of behind the scenes.
Yes.
I do appreciate that Denny is probably the first adult on a Transformers cartoon who really needs an adult.
Yeah.
I'm not sure adult is the right description for him.
He's so bad at being an adult. It's great. It brings me joy.
I mean, at some point, he engaged in Congress with a woman. Somehow that happened.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, that happened in Forrest Gump, too, so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he's
And
Tom
he is
Hanks.
technically not a minor.
I mean, he's not I mean, I'm not one to judge, but he's not necessarily a bad-looking guy.
No.
He's just,
No,
you know,
He just
Child.
lives in
He's
a
handsome
junkyard.
until he opens his
And-
mouth.
Yeah.
He lives in a junkyard, he's obsessed with junk, and he talks a little crazy.
He's Weird Al's character from Transformers Animated if he was a human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the show, it's a Robots in Disguise, the 2015 version, not the other version. Why did they have to name a robot show the same thing as a previous robot show? That's kind of
and also a comic that was running at the same time.
Yes. Anyway,
Because Hasbro only has so many catchphrases that they know how
That's
to
right.
recycle.
yeah, it's a sequel to Transformers Prime, kinda.
I mean, it's a sequel. It's a lighter, softer, more kid-friendly sequel.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me. I mean, I enjoyed Transformers Prime, but in one of the first episodes of that, the lovable big fat robot has to tell one of the human sidekicks to turn her head as he eviscerates a Decepticon.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, and this may just be me being me, but that was the moment that sold me on Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
Look away, I'm going to rip this robot's robot guts out.
Because I am a dark and terrible person.
I like dark stuff, but I also felt like Prime just took itself too seriously.
We have discussed my forays into noveling, and that has come into discussing recently how there's no possible way anything I write could ever be marketed as young adult. So, yes, I like it when things are terrible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Transformers Prime got dark. I mean, they killed The Rock in, like, the first episode.
Yeah, that was kind of a disappointment, but
And then turned
I
him
wish
into
he'd been a regular.
shambling zombie.
more of a regular.
Yeah, that was rough. Anyway, so the premise is that Bumblebee, who regained his voice in the last episodes of Transformers Prime, is now leading a team on.
And who now sounds like Terry McGinnis.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a plus. If you're gonna get a voice out of nowhere, pick Terry McGinnis.
Yeah. No, he's.
Or
Will Friedle is really
what's his voice actor's name?
good. Will Friedle.
Oh.
Yeah, he's leading an Earth, or a team on Earth, composed of Sideswipe, who is basically the Cheetor.
Yeah.
More of a jerk Cheetor. I mean, the one thing I always liked about Cheetor is that he was always very well-meaning.
Yeah, Cheetor was
more like the
cheerful.
jerk
Like
Cheetor.
Cheetor was like trying to please. Sideswipe is just this rebellious kind of teenager who doesn't give a crap.
Yeah, he's the rebellious teen. He's got Strong Arm, who is kind of the opposite in that she is like she's a real keener.
A what?
She's so great.
She's a by the rules girl. She's a mini Magnus.
Yes, if you've paid attention to Ultra Magnus in the comics lately, she's like a cross between Ultra Magnus and like a really excitable fangirl.
Yes. Or
she's
if you
really into law enforcement.
She's
yes.
great.
If you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, she's a real Amy Santiago.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've got Grimlock, who is the Grimlock.
Yeah.
Kind of a big guy. He's not super clever, and he's Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Yes.
The voice myself.
He likes
He's
to punch things.
a little clumsy. Yeah, he's excitable.
Got Fix-It, who is kind of like the sidekick.
Fix it.
He has the
He's
vocal
okay.
tick.
He's the one with the vocal tick.
Yes.
He's the Orko.
It's a little annoying. He's not as annoying as Orko.
No, but it's like the second most annoying vocal tick I can think of. The other really annoying one is the Megan from Young Justice.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of forget what her tick was, but I remembered it annoyed me almost as much as Fix-It.
She said, hello, Megan, a lot.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fix-It is, he says one thing, it's wrong, he pronounces it wrong, you know what the word he was trying to say is, and then he has to screw up once more before he can finally get it right. So every time it's wrong, right, it just...
It doesn't wear on too much.
It wears on me.
And later on, they're joined by Drift, who is a vaguely offensive Japanese stereotype.
Really offensive.
I mean, I think his voice actor is Japanese.
Yeah, and
Japanese American.
Who really liked the idea of Drift from like previous iterations of the character and really wanted to play him.
Yeah, the thing is, like...
To be fair, we were just talking about Japan having really racist Native American stereotypes, so I think it's only fair.
It isn't as bad as Apache, no, but it's like, well, when Drift showed up in the comics, I didn't actually picture him with a Japanese accent. And then we finally got Drift in the most recent Transformers movie, and he was Ken Watanabe, who has a thick Japanese accent. To say the least.
Ken Watanabe's Japanese accent is not that thick. He was laying it on for the role.
And this is more of that.
Yeah, he's more movie Drift than comic Drift.
Yeah.
He is disapproving Sensei.
Yes,
yeah.
He's very much disapproving Sensei.
Yeah. Well, actually, I guess it's not so much his accent that is Japanese, it's his attitude is a jerk.
He's got babies!
His babies are adorable.
Yes.
He works better as a weeaboo than as actual Japanese, but...
Yeah. His little adorable, what do you call it, apprentices who are, like, trying really hard. They're kind of almost... They help push the slight racist tone, but it's just...
So adorable.
They are adorable.
Just hug them, because they're just these little, like, robot Muppets. And they're kind of roundish, and they're just...
Well, they turn into discs.
Yes. Yes, so, of course they're...
Their alt mode is round, yes.
Yes.
They're
much later on... Yeah. And much later on, they're joined by Windblade, who is a robot magical girl.
Yes!
Yes.
She's awesome. Because we got Windblade.
And also, Ghost Optimus Prime is hanging around.
Yeah, at first it seems like maybe Bumblebee's just crazy, but it actually is. Like, for the first, 10 episodes, I thought, wait, is Bumblebee just mad? But no, actually, there is Optimus Prime in another dimension talking to a mini-con Prime.
Sadly, we are not going that dark in this series.
No. Anyway, they're all on Earth because Fix-It was the, I guess, head jailer on, a prison ship full of Decepticons, and he Exxon Valdez'd it right into Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, poor little guy.
And so now, Earth is full of Decepticons, most of whom are vaguely animalistic.
Yeah, it's weird that pretty much everyone, except for 2 or 3, have had animalistic characteristics in their robot mode.
Yeah,
that is kind of a weird consistency.
Where they'll have an actual vehicle mode and then their robot mode. Like, for instance, Steeljaw, who is for some reason made of sex. He's so sexy. Why is he so just clearly intended to be sexy?
He's a sexy
werewolf.
werewolf.
He can pick up any trail if it's hot or if it's not.
Yeah. Because he's a wolf, I guess. But yeah, he's got just a normal vehicle mode, but then when he transforms, he's got a wolf tail and a snout and sort of ears on his helmet, and he's just very... Yeah, and a lot of them are like that. There are a couple exceptions where they have a robot mode and a beast alt mode. Like my favorite one, who only shows up in one episode, being Filch. Shiny.
Well, we didn't really get to see her robot mode that well. She might have
there's some promotional art of it.
Yeah, there's promotional art. And it looks... And she's kind of got a feathery headdress, but otherwise she's just like a person. Or a robot person.
Yes. So, and I think probably the biggest example was probably Clamp Down.
Yeah.
Because he's the crab, and his alt mode is just like a wood-paneled station wagon.
Yes.
But his robot mode, he walks like a crab and has stalk eyes and is really, really Jim Cummings.
And he's big.
Yes.
Two big clampy claws. They're actually 2 different colors. I don't know why, but I like that detail. And wait, does he only have 2 legs? Or does he have 4?
I'm not sure.
I think he does only have 2 legs.
Yeah, but he scuttles sideways anyway.
Which creeps Grimlock out, which is great. But I think the most interesting implication of all of it is that they often talk about them like these are like almost like races on Cybertron.
Yeah, like species, but animal species.
They're like species, except they're all sentient.
Yeah,
there's this guy's a buffaloid.
Yeah, there's Dinobots. There's like a half a dozen skunk guys that were in an episode or 2.
I guess we kind of had that before with like Dinobots and Insecticons.
Yeah, but not to this degree where every other episode we're getting an entirely different subspecies.
Yeah, and so the show is mostly very episodic. There's usually a Decepticon of the week.
Yeah.
And I think that really, especially by the end of the series, it really felt like that was its biggest weakness, was that there was sort of a very vague meta plot, but it never really felt like anything was, there was no sense of progress, really. Steeljaw was progressing to a certain extent by picking up, and in those few episodes where the Autobots failed, he would pick up a new member for his little Decepticon group. But other than that, there wasn't really a whole lot of feeling of progress in the show.
No, not for the Autobots, anyway.
It's a very superhero-y show.
Yeah. It's actually a very Japanese-y plot. Bunch of heroes, monster of the week, you might add some more guys. It's Power Rangers.
And then at the end there is a big villain, Megatronus, or the Fallen, who comes out of ghost space or whatever to fight them.
Yeah,
Speaking of unnecessarily hot robots, jeez.
Yeah. Wait, he was voiced by the Bionic Man?
No, by Buck Rogers.
Oh, I was thinking of the wrong show of that era.
Yeah, the voice cast on this show is super weird.
Yeah, you go from things like your basic guys, your Jim Cummings, your other voice actors, and then you get like Frank Stallone.
You guessed it, Frank Stallone.
Eddie Deason and other weird things.
There's the mom from Sister Sister.
Oh yeah.
Also, Frank Stallone's character was actually in the Robot Mafia.
Yes.
Is there any actor who's more
like
of a punchline than Frank Stallone?
Yes, he's like a moose tractor.
Yeah. He's our first tractor who isn't a minicon. I want a toy.
And yeah, he's totally a robot mobster. And there is a toy coming out, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Really
there was
a
Step Chaser already, but now we're getting a Warrior deluxe size one.
And also, Decepticon Bounty Hunter Fracture, voiced by a celebrity impersonator and the littlest usual suspect, Kevin Pollak.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't really think of him as doing voice acting.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just disappointed.
I don't think of him as doing voice acting unless it's in a William Shatner impersonation.
Yes.
His voice really struck me as sounding like a guy who is normally a standard actor.
Yes.
Something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Sideswipe was apparently one of the kids from Glee,
Yes.
Darren Criss, and Strongarm, Constance Zimmer, who's been in some TV shows, is currently on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season, which is great because every time I see her talk, I just want to see her start talking about rules and abiding by them.
There's definitely going to be a scene where she's going to start quoting from some sort of Inhuman-based law.
Yeah, and then I'm going to have to go be in my bunk.
Well, that's what does it for you. But it's a fun show. I mean, it doesn't hold up so much in the long-term plotting the way that Beast Wars does.
No.
But, as something that's on every week, I enjoyed watching it. I like the villain of the week aspect of it. I mean, I'm a big comics fan, and it's,
it's a
I like Spider-Man, and they fight a different animal villain every week.
Yeah, it's totally Spider-Man.
It had Filch. I like Filch.
There was even an octopus guy, and Well, I guess
An octopus guy who is also an old Jewish man for some reason?
Yeah, that some of the voices are weird.
I mean, I assume it was a reference to Dr. Zoidberg.
Maybe?
That's possible. I can see that.
Oh, some of the they had Eddie Deason voicing this giant killer whale looking thing.
I mean, I like that because he's like this giant killer whale guy, but he's obviously characterized as this sniveling nerd.
Yeah, I guess the contrast works, but whatever.
I think my biggest problem was really just that there were these conflicts set up, like, dealing with trying to work better together as a team, getting Strong Arm and Sideswipe to stop picking on each other so much. They were the biggest no TP. They're just, no. The least a couple. And it just never felt like any of it really went anywhere or was resolved in any satisfying fashion.
Yeah, it sort of got resolved, but softly. Like they would just stop bickering as much.
Yeah.
Forget even why. I don't know, like, I got tired of the humans, which never has really happened to me in any other...
I think I related too much to Denny.
I thought they were okay. I mean, the humans in question here are mostly the aforementioned Denny Clay and his young son, Russell.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. It was only those two, and together they're a weird combo, and anytime they had to try and cover for the Autobots, because the Autobots can't be seen in public for whatever the frick reason, although they did that in Prime, didn't they? I'm pretty sure people saw them.
Like the military knew they were there, but the general public did not know.
I guess.
Like there was that episode where like Knockout decided he wanted to be a street racer. Well, he was doing that as a hobby.
Yes.
And then, so there was all this fuss about him, blowing their cover, basically.
Yeah, but it's just, anytime they had to do it, Denny would dress up in a stupid hat and pretty much nothing else, do a stupid voice, and then his son would come in and like, no, I'm also a general. Oh, fuck. Every time, it's like, okay, you do that once, okay, that's cute, but every goddamn, it's like Fix It. It's a running gag that just annoyed the hell out of me. So, while I liked a lot of it, I like the animal theme guys, I like most of the Autobots, except for Drift. I really didn't like Sideswipe at first, but he grew on me. But I really like Strong Arm and Grimlock are great.
Drift was a jerk, but to be fair, pretty much every story arc surrounding him, the lesson to be learned was Drift stop being such a jerk.
Yes, but that happened like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I mean about, like, the characters never... Yeah, there's a lot of character stagnation, and it kind of made me sad. Because I liked the characters.
I like the characters, some of the stories were okay, just somehow it didn't gel together for me. And the only thing I can point to is the humans. And I
think it was a good series that wasn't necessarily the sum of its parts.
Yeah.
It's like if Beast Wars had never quite made that step beyond early Beast Wars.
Yeah, if it was still like the first half of the first season. And
it's still fun, I'm still watching it, but it's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
The takeaway I'm taking from all of this as somebody who's a bit behind on the series is it's what Beast Wars 2 should have been.
Yeah, kinda. I suppose. Spread them out more. Well, although it's reversed to Beast Wars 2, because Beast Wars 2, the vehicles are all the bad guys and the animals are all the good guys. Here it's flipped.
So it's like the other robots in disguise. This is super confusing. You really should have picked a better name for this, Hasbro.
Yeah.
Hasbro didn't pick a name for it. Takara did.
Takara did. Well, yeah, Takara did because they called the original robots in disguise car robots, which is so unoriginal.
Oh, that's a great one, yeah. They're robots and they're also cars.
Yeah, but it's in English.
Yeah, so it's, this episode, it's fine. It does what it needs to do, and what it mostly needs to do is sell toys.
Sell awesome new toys.
Kind of a disappointment after, as a season opener. Because, it really just shows up to sell toys.
Yeah.
It's more egregious because it just kills off Pterosaur and Scorponok with no comment.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be more disappointed if the toys weren't so good.
Yeah.
Like, it is blatantly a commercial for toys instead of a follow-up to the last season. But those toys are so good.
Yeah. It's my favorite Megatron design. Not just Beast Wars Megatron, any Megatron design.
It is a great
When
design.
I think of Megatron, I think of that.
Yeah, it's all pretty much because of the arm, mostly. Well, any flying T-Rex with roller skates, but
It's the ultimate evolution of G1 Megatron's gun.
yeah, it's like I don't need a hand anymore. I have a gun.
Yes. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
A big posable gun with a pincher on the end.
But fear not, because this show's going to get real good again, real fast next week.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Next time on Beast Wars, Scott McNeil gets a 4th paycheck.
Next time on Beast Wars, the actual season opener.
Yeah.
Yes. Next time on Beast Wars, we're selling you some more toys this time.
Well, yeah.
New weirder toys.
And next time on the Stasis Pod, Coming of the Fusors, Part 1.
Oh, yeah.
So until next week, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
And I'm David.
Yeah, Silverbolt's gonna be coming, alright.
More Scott McNeil.
So much Scott McNeil.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Coming of the Fusors. And then Black Arachnia complaining about his aim. I'm going to hell.
We all are.
Well, that'll be a shorter episode.
Yeah, good job.
Maybe I'll move the Robots in Disguise chunk to this one. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that. Alright, but now I think I will sign off.
Oh yes. Oh, I gotta stretch. Oh, I didn't even recommend the Transformers Devastation. It's fun.
We'll talk about that next time.
Okay, it's fun. It's could be longer, could be cheaper, but if you like G1 and you have
Next time it will be cheaper, so we can talk about it then.
Oh.
I kind of want to play Devastation, but I'm terrible at Platinum games.
Yeah, it's
I know they're amazingly well designed, but I'm just not good at them.
yeah. I'm actually surprised how good I am, considering I normally don't really dodge in games. But the way they do it, at least it's a one-button dodge most of the time. Or
I'll put it this way. I haven't even beaten Beautiful Joe.
Oh, I didn't like a Beautiful Joe when I played it at somebody's house years ago. I liked Bayonetta a lot, so I've played...
I've never
I
tried
like to play-
Bayonetta, but I probably should.
Yeah. What's on the Wii U with the second version?
Yep. And Nintendo costumes.
Yeah, oh yeah, I actually I should probably install that and get the costumes. But I've been meaning to replay Bayonetta 1, so I might as well play Bayonetta 1 on the Wii U.
I have a cat. I'm
Yay,
looking
cat.
at him. And he is
just
I hopefully you didn't get that really loud meow behind me at one point.
really loud meows are okay.
Okay.